Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the next part, which is about PHP. So today we are going to discuss how you are going to use a date and time in different formats. So basically, if you are going to consider date and time and month and year, and there is a separated by date, month and year formats. If you are going to use date followed by DMY, so it is going to show day, month and year, so which is going to show the current date. So if you are going to give the month, date and year, it is going to show the month and again followed by the date and the year. And if you are going to show the year, month and date, it will be separated by year, month and followed by the date. In a similar manner, you can able to show the different time zones. For example, you will be having a hour, minutes and seconds. So whereas minutes is used by I. So for example, here you are going to use hour, minutes is given by I and seconds is given by S. So it is going to give the hour, minutes and seconds. In a similar manner, if you are going to mention AM or PM, at the time, at the end, you are going to specify capital A, so which is going to specify AM. So it means instead of seconds, we have given a because of that reason it is going to show AM. So if you are going to show P, it is going to show the PM. For example, if you want to show the hour and minutes in the 24-hour format, you are going to use this hour and I. So what is I? I is a minutes. So here it is going to show hour and minutes. Let us see by executing this particular program. So here I am going to save the program dmy.php, save under all files. So here you need to open your browser and you need to type the localhost. So in localhost, you have a folder called PHP programs. In PHP programs, you have a dmy.php. So now it has shown the following format. The next program is all about global variables. So what is global variables? If you are going to declare a global variable, so that will be accessible throughout the program. For example, here we are going to declare a particular name as string. So string is Pradeep, and now here echo we are going to print the separate name. The name will be printed on the screen. The name which we have given is Pradeep. But inside the function, global variable can be accessed inside the function also. If you are going to declare some other particular string name is Pradeep inside this particular function, that will be accessible within the function only. It will not be accessed outside the function. So because of that reason, so if you want to access inside the function, at that time you need to make it a global, because you are going to access this particular name. It is outside the function, but here you are going to declare a global is a keyword which can able to make that particular name as a global name, so that that can be accessible inside the function also. So then name it is going to declare, so name will be having a content called Pradeep. So next echo name of the student is $name, which is going to print the name Pradeep. So when it is going to print it, so whenever you are going to call the function name is showName. So here also we are having a function showName. We have declared the function here and we are going to call the function here. So let us try this program. So now go back and refresh the program. So here globe.php, Pradeep is a particular name which we have declared without global, and inside the function we are going to call the particular name. So name is assigned as Pradeep. So this particular name we have declared assigned to the particular variable name, and which is in the format of string, and we have called the particular function. So next one is concept is files. So basically what is file? So everything is documented as a file in operating system. For example, exe file, and you will be having a dll file, and you will be having a .bat file, and you have a text file, and you will be, if you are going to consider MS Office, you have different file formats, .ppt, .pptx, .doc, .docx, .xls, CSV, and like that you will be having a different file formats, and similarly you will be having a image formats, audio format, video formats. So now let us consider how to open a file. So here we can able to, what are the operations you can able to do? You can open a file, read a file, write a file, and again you can able to close a file, and you can able to read, write, execute. So all the things you can able to make under the file operations. For example, if you want to open a file by using a fopen, so you can able to open a file. So for example, if you want to create a particular file, so you can able to create a file called hello.txt, and you can able to open in a read mode. So R stands for read, W stands for write, and X stands for execute. For example, if you are going to consider, read is having the value 4, and write is having a value 2, and execute is having a value 1. In a similar manner, you are having a organized as users, groups, and others. So if you are going to declare 4, 4, 4, it means that user, group, and other having a permission read. And if you are going to declare 4, 2, 1, user having a permission for to read, group is having a permission to write, and other is having a permission to execute. So like this you are having a different permissions. If a user is having a value of 7, it means user is having a read, write, execute permission, and group is having a read, write, execution permission, and others is having a read, write, execute permission. In this manner you are going to read, write, execute permission. These are the different values assigned in the PHP, which is similar to your Linux. So here if you want to read the content of the file, so here we have an example program. So before that, what you need to do is you need to create a particular program which is hello.txt. So before that, we are within the PHP programs, previous is a folder which you have created, and PHP programs is a folder which I have created in previous class. So now previous is a previous programs which I have created so far. So now first thing is you need to check whether the file is existing or not, that particular path is existing or not, and also the file is existing or not. So in order to check, by using a if condition, we are going to check whether the file path. So file path is given here, we have declared the file path. File path specifies the location of a particular text file. So it may be either text file, audio file, or video file. If you want to read the if you want to check only whether the file is existing or not, so you can check by this path. So inside that you are going to have a handle. Handle is used to handle all the file operations. So now fopen means you are going to open a particular file. So here you are having a path. Path is specified already. C drive, WAMP is a folder, WW is folder. Under that PHP programs. So inside folder subdirectory previous hello.txt. So which mode you are going to use? You are going to use a read operation. So now you are going to check the handle. Handle is going to open the function. So what is the declaration you have made? Fopen. So if it is true, so it is having a readable permission. So then inside that if condition, we are going to make the read operation. So now while, so file end of file. So here FEOF stands for end and file which is opened in the particular mode, end of the file. So you are going to make a handle. It means you are going to open and read the file. So now here we have declared a variable line. So line is going to get the handle. So fget is used to get the handle. So it is going to read all the operation, and it is going to assign to the variable called line. So now variable is going to hold the particular content which is inside in the file. So the contents inside will the inside the file will be assigned to line. So now echo line, it is going to print whatever the text content inside the file is there. Line is having that particular content. So finally you need to close the operation. If close handle. So now the handle is having this particular path, so which is opened by fopen. So by that you are going to close the file operation. So else, so if this particular condition is also is failed, at that time it is going to show a message error opening the file. So otherwise here it is going to show the value file doesn't exist. So now let us execute this particular program. So where you are going to save the file, so you are going to save the file C drive. You have created a WAMP and www and PHP programs. So under that one, so read a file, read file. So already it is going to show save as type PHP. By default it has identified it belongs to PHP type. So now you have created a content. So now if you are going to back and you are going to refresh, so read file.php, what it is showing, file doesn't exist because we have not created the file. So which particular path we are going to see, C drive, WAMP, www, PHP programs, previous hello.txt. So let us create a particular file in previous folder. So next create a new text file. So name it as hello. So type the content, hello I am a file. So I have saved the program because earlier the path doesn't exist. So now we have created a path and I am going to close this program. So now you go to the browser and refresh and rerun the program. So now whatever the text you have typed, hello I am a file, that particular text was displayed here. In this manner you can able to read the content of the file. So next, PHP close operation. So in the previous file itself we have used a PHP close so handle, so that by using this one you can able to close a file which is opened already, so that you can able to call the handle. So where it is a boolean function, it is going to return, so on success true, on a failure it is going to return false. So next, PHP write file. If you want to write some content into the file, so you are going to use a PHP write file function, and the syntax is int fwrite. So where you are going to use a resource handle, so string followed by the array, and which you are going to specify the length of the string. So now here you are having a program. So earlier we have given a particular file path, so which is hello.txt. So now we are going to open a particular path, so where you are going to use a symbol called a. So a stands for append. So it means the existing text will be there and you are going to add a new text at the end of the line, so that you are going to append the text. So a stands for append. So now here you are going to check if $fp. So you are going to check the file permission. So you are going to check if a file permission is right. So then you are going to write fwrite operation. So here you are going to create a file. So here fp means so open operation. So fp is a variable which is going to have a file open. So you can able to open a particular path. Path is already mentioned here. So now here whether that particular path is opened successfully, so then you can able to open. So that permission is granted and the particular file is existing. So then only you can able to use. So next, fclose fp. So you are going to close this particular operation which is opened by fopen. So here you by using fopen you have opened, finally closing. So then if it is added successfully, it is going to show a message text added successfully, else it is going to show a message called error opening the file. So let us execute this particular program, because you are going to try to write the content in the particular file. So now previously read file, it is going to show hello.txt, hello I am a file. So now let us execute the different program, right? So now what it is showing, text added to file successfully. So now what let us see the hello file. So here what it is showing message, so previously it has shown only hello I am a file. So the additional text is added at the end of the file. So like this you can able to add the text by appending to the particular file. So because of that reason we have used a. Next, delete a file. If you want to delete a file, you need to specify the particular path. So by using a syntax called unlink. So unlink is going to unlink the particular file and it is going to complete the existing file. Now here the particular file was hello.txt, it was existing and you are going to delete the file by using a unlink. Let us see how to delete a file by using a PHP. Now save the program, delete operation. So here we need to save under PHP. So now before deleting, let us check the folder. Here I have a file called hello. So now once I am going to click the particular delete operation, file deleted successfully. If you are going to see the folder, so if I am going to type H, it is no longer available. In this manner, you can able to delete a particular file by using a unlink. So next one, fread, fgets and fgetc. Fread is having a parameters handle and length. Handle is used to handle the read, write and other kind of operations, so delete and all the operations. So next, fread is a function which is going to read a specified number of bytes from a file. It takes two parameter, the file handle and the length of the data to read by using a length. Next one is fget function. So it is used to read a line from the particular file. It takes one parameter. The file handle can be used by using a handle. It reads until it encounters a new line character or reaches the end of the file. Fget handle, it is going to use the fgetc function, reads a character from a file. It takes one parameter, the file handle. You can able to use a handle. So here you are having a program which is going to use all the three particular functions. So one is a handle. So here it is going to get a number of bytes from a file, and next one is it reads a particular line from a file. So next one is it is going to read a character by character from a specific file by using a handle. So by using a three operations, I have created a program. So now here what we are doing is we are going to handle a specified path. The specific path is file name. So file name, what is the file name consist? File name consists example.txt. Example.txt will be in the same folder. So next, here we are going to use a three handle operations by using a if. So here if is having a handle, here if is having a handle, and here also if is having a particular handle operation. So the remaining contents are same. So here we are using a content equal to fread handle, the particular file size and the file name. So here we are going to read the file name. So if a file is read, so then you need to close the file. So if close. So now here you are going to have a content. The content is having a content about the particular file name. So what is the size of a particular file? So now finally you are going to display the content. So here it is going to show a message by using a fread operation. So if a error is encountered, then it is going to display error opening the file. So next, here again you are going to display another handle for fopen. So because we are going to declare different times handle operation, because we are going to use a different functions, fopen, fread and fgets and fgetc. So because of that reason, we are going to declare the handle for three times. So next, here we are using a gets operation. So using get operation, so here already we have given the a particular file. So until end of the file you can able to handle. So now we are going to declare the file. So the particular line is declared as a variable, so which is capable to hold the particular handle. So whatever the content inside the file will be assigned to the line, and it is going to print the line. So the line is going to print all the content. So in the previous one, file name is going to be printed. So the content is having all the content of the file. So next, here also until the end of the file. So here it is going to handle. We are going to get the character. So character is capable of holding f get c handle. So now it is going to print the echo character, which is going to print the all the thing. Finally we need to close the handle, so it is going to close the handle, so else it is going to show the error operation. So whatever the handle you have used, so how many times we have used close operation? One, f close. So next f close two times, and here also we have used a three times. So three times we have used a f close handle, and also handle has declared three times. So likewise we are going to define. So in order to trace, so what are the different output values are produced by the particular functions by using a fgets and fgetc and whereas fread. So let us see this particular output of the program. So now I am going to save the program. handle1.php. Now go to root directory and refresh. Now handle1.php. So what is it is going to show? So fail to open the string because example.txt doesn't exist in the particular root directory. So now I am going to the root directory. I am going to create a one particular file example. So within this I am going to type a message. Hi, I am example file. So I have saved the file and reload the file. So now whatever the content is there, that is going to be retrieved by fread, fgets and fc. So next setting the file permissions. So what are the different types of file permissions? Read, write and execute, as I have said earlier. So now here we have given 0 is a set by default. So read, write and execute. So similarly 4 means, so what is 4? 4 means read. So 4 for read. So 2 for write and 1 for execute. So these are the different file permissions which is given. So next here we are going to have a different file permissions. So chmod is a change permission or a change modification, so which is given in the Linux command basically. So where you can able to change the permission, read, write and execute basically. If you want to execute a file also, you need to execute permission. Next, so else it is going to print a message error in setting. So next here again you are going to check for the if chmod particular file, so which you are going to check 022, so then it is going to print so it is having a write only permission. So next if you are going to check the error another one, so if it is having a execute permission only, so then it is going to print a message called execute only. So else it is going to show an error message, error in settings. So likewise it is going to show the different permissions. So now let us execute the program. Permission.php, we are going to save the program. So now it is going to show file permissions are set to read only for first one, file permissions are set to write only for second one, file permissions are set to execute only for third one, because all the permissions we have set. For example, if you want to list the all the contents of the file, so here we are going to use a global variable, so where we are going to define a particular directory name is previous slash star. For example, if I am going to declare cmd dir space star dot star, sorry, so it is going to declare all the files and folders which is residing in my command prompt. In a similar manner, so here also what I am doing, so here also I am going to use a folder and I would like to list all the files and directories followed by star. So for that I am using a for each loop. For each loop is going to use a array you loop through, whereas file list is going to consider as a array. So now it is going to create a file name. So and file name is created like a array, and all the files will be stored under the file name. So finally we are going to print the file name so that all the files will be printed. So let us try this program. So here I am going to print list. Go to back and refresh. So here listed.php. So now all the files and contents which are residing in the folder. So here I have created a folder previous. Within the previous folder, here we are having all the files are residing. So I have moved this one to there. So now no other files are residing in this particular directory. Next, creating a file upload. For example, if you are going to see your email and you are going to make an attachment and all the things, so for that you need to create a file upload where you can able to browse and you can able to send the data. So now for that here you are going to create a form. So this is the basic HTML file format. Within this body section we have created a form, action equal to upload file.php. So now this particular content we are going to create as an upload file.php. So the post method we are going to use. So as we have seen in the previous example of part 1 video, because we are using a post because it doesn't show in the top of the URL. So it is a much more secure compared to the get method. So here encryption type, the encryption type we are using is multi-part form. It means it is going to use a multi-part form data so that it can able to store the data in the form. So here we are going to create a label. So label name is file name and input type is file. So where you can able to name as a file and the ID is a file. So now it can able to browse a particular file. Input type is file. It allows you to browse a file from the computer and you can able to submit. So by using a submit button, so it has to be saved. So how it is going to be saved? So here we have already given a particular action, form action, upload file.php. So the script which we have written is in upload file.php. So now here if files file error is greater than 0, it means so it is a greater than 0, so file error, so then it is going to show an error. So if no particular file is selected, it is going to show an error. So else upload directory equal to, so uploads, so you need to create a folder called uploads. So it will be saved under the directory uploads. So next, uploaded file equal to, so uploaded file directory, so which is appended with the file name. So a particular folder will be having a file and you are going to upload a particular file name. So if move uploaded file, so which is going to store in a temporary file. For example, sometimes it will be stored in the temporary files by default, so that will be uploaded to the uploaded file. So next, echo. So if a file is moved to the uploaded directory successfully, it is going to print a message, file uploaded successfully. So then it is going to show a message, files, file name. So whatever the file name which you have sent, so that one will be uploaded. So next, echo, it is going to show the print the message, so file and the type of the file. So whether the file is an image file or audio file or video file, the particular type of a file, it will be identified. So next, echo file. So here we are going to show the message. So how much size of a particular file divided by 1024 bytes. So basically 8 bits 1 byte. So 1024 bytes 1 KB, 1024 KB 1 MB, 1024 MB 1 GB. So like that we are going to organize. So which is divided by 1024. So that is in KB. So now finally it is going to show the message echo stored in uploaded file. So where the uploaded file is residing, so it is going to show a where uploaded file is residing. So uploaded a file, whatever the file you have uploaded, so that particular file name, so here uploaded file, that one will be shown, else it is going to show a message failure to move to the destination directory. Let us see by executing this particular program. So here I am going to create a program and I am going to save the program as a name of form. So here I am going to save as upload.html. So already it has shown in HTML, upload HTML. So next, so we doesn't have a folder called uploads. So what I need to do is I need to create a folder uploads. So within this particular directory, I need to create a folder name. So folder name should be uploads. So this particular upload is empty. So now we need to copy this particular PHP program, and we need to create a new text file, and in this one we need to create a PHP program. So save the program, upload.php. So even though it is same in the format, upload.php. So now what we need to do, change. So here upload file, instead of upload file, upload.php. So now I have saved the program, and let us execute this particular program. Upload.html. So choose file. You need to choose a particular file. So I am going to select that file and submit. So what is showing? File uploaded successfully. The size of the file is 11544 KB. So let us see, the upload folder was previously empty. So now it has a file which I have uploaded recently. So in this manner, you can able to upload a file to a specific folder by using a PHP. So next one, so here we have already discussed what are the different types. So name of file to be uploaded, type of file to be uploaded, size of the file, so in KB, so divided by 1024. So for example, the name of the folder, if you have not specified any folder, that will be taking the temporary name, and you can able to give a specific folder, temporary folder. So for example, if you are going to download some files, and if you are installing without downloading, it will be stored under the temporary files, and it will be starting extracting, and it will be installing. So in this manner, you can able to specify if you have not saved the particular work in your folder, temporary name. So next, files and error. If any error has occurred, so then it is going to show this particular message. So now here, uh, in this particular script, we are going to give some restrictions. So in order to upload a file, so you may have seen a particular websites where you are going to upload your photographs for generating the hall ticket of competitive examinations. So there it is going to show a certain kind of restrictions that your file size should be limited. So because if you are going to upload a HD image, the size of the server will be full. So in order to avoid that one, what you need to do is you need to have some restrictions so that you can able to upload a file, so in a specific dimensions, and also specific pixels and a specific file size. So in order to make that, you need to have a certain kind of restrictions. So now, so is set particular file, and here you are going to have some restrictions. So if you have, first thing is, the particular file which you are uploaded, it should be a file, and is uploaded file, so the file and the temporary name. So basically temporary name it will be taking. So and the file size should be less than 20,000 KB. So it should be less than that one. So then only it is accepting in order to accept the file. So next, if upload directory equal to upload, so we have created a directory, that particular directory should be upload. So in that folder only it is going to save whatever the files you are going to upload. So next, what are the possible extensions accepted by the particular file? So here the file path information which we have specified str to lower. It means so string you are going to convert uppercase if a file is existing, that one will be converted into lowercase. So here we have given a path information, files, file name and file info extension. So what is the file info extension? We will see. So here we are having a different types of extensions. So here we are going to show the allowed extensions. So array we have specified .gif, .jpg, .jpg, .png. So these are the possible extensions which are allowed. So that one is specified here. So if in array, so file extension, allowed extension. So what are the file extensions are there and what are the allowed extensions are there? So that will be checked by the if condition. So if no file is existing in the upload directory, so then you are going if for example a file is already existing, so at that time, so you need to check the condition, you need to create a directory and you need to give the file permissions 0777. So it means we will be users, groups and others are the super users, so they can able to access the file permission completely. So next, upload file equal to upload directory, so where we are going to give the base name, file name. So whatever the file name is, we are going to give the base name. So if move to the uploaded directory, so next it will be given as a temporary name and uploaded file. So then it is going to show the message file uploaded successfully. So how many, what is the file name and what is the type of a file, whether jpg na png or gif, what are the file extension, and that particular size of the file will be divided by 1024. So then it is going to store finally uploaded file, stored in uploaded file, it is going to show the message. So upload file is having this particular content, so file name. So otherwise it is going to show a message failure to move to the destination file. So else it is going to show a invalid file, else it is going to show a invalid file, invalid file type. So file image PHP, I have saved this program. So here we are having a file image, so it is going to show a invalid file. So because we have not given any particular file name, so because of that reason it is showing an invalid file. So because we have not given any file and we have not given an uploaded file, so because of that reason it is going to show the invalid file name. So now let us see this particular program, so which we have given is file image. So now what I will do is I will take a particular file, so which is saved in the HTML in previous programs. So here in upload file, new file, so I have pasted this file. So here we have given file image.php, file image. So I have saved this program, file image HTML. refresh. So file image HTML, choose a file. So from downloads, I'm going to store an image, submit. So it is going to show a invalid file. So because it should have a less MB in KB. Now we need to check for a different file format. So which is an image, submit. So it also showing invalid file. So let us see a particular file, so which is already a specific image. So here I have copied this downloads. Yes. So downloads. Now I will try to browse this particular download file from downloads. So now I am submitting. So the file was uploaded successfully because it was less in KB. Because of that reason, the particular file is uploaded. If you go to the particular work directory, C drive, if you are going to the WAMP and www and PHP program, so under that upload. So now here you can able to find out download. So because it is a download button which we have created, so that particular icon it is showing. So next, how to download a file. Basically, if you want to download a file which you have uploaded, but in the HTML format, you may be seeing a download button will be there, and whereas you are going to download some content of the file. So at that time, so what you are going to do is you are going to have a meta, so which is a character UTF-8, and you will be having a viewport, so which is scalable to all the devices. So next, within the body section, so here we are going to use a hyperlink. So hyperlink can be clicked by using a anchor tag. So here you have begin a anchor tag, and here you are ending a anchor tag. So now the title is a download, and here you are going to give a hyper reference. So your file.png. So now that particular file is the file name. So whatever the your file name dot png, so that one is the particular file name which you are going to upload. So then the downloaded image, so whenever you are going to click that download button, it will be showing so download image dot jpg. But so you have uploaded this one, but while user is clicking that particular one, downloaded image dot jpg will be downloaded to your system. So where the image source we are using is download.jpg. Image source download.jpg is a button, so which you are going to download right now. So let us see this particular program. So whatever the file you are going to use. So here you need a one png file, your file.png. So already one file is there. Uh, so here I am going to copy this one, and where you need to keep this particular file is wamp www php programs. So here I have pasted the program, and what is the file name which you are going to give, your file name, your file.jpg. Rename that one your file.jpg. So now you rename that one to jpg. So copy entire program and paste it here, and save the program, download. So download.html. So now I am going to open the download.html code. So here you have download.html. So click the below link to download the file. So but the image was not shown. So the image was in upload folder, and here you are having a downloads. So now I am going to paste it here. Refresh the program. So now it is showing the image download file. If you are going to click the download, so now it is going to show the message. So Flying Grip Academy. So like that you can able to click and download the files which is residing in your server. So next one is using a include and using a require tag. Basically, if you are having a header, for example, if you are going to see some header, some footer, and so on, you can able to divide the web page header, footer, left side, right side buttons, navigation bar, and all like that into different parts, and we can able to use it by using a include tab. So for example, I am going to create a particular file. So for example, uh, here we are going to use a header. So I am going to save this program. So here I am going to save this program. So header one. So file, save as. So it doesn't have any new message. So other than echo, it means it will be printing in a header. So header 2. So welcome to Flying Grip. So header. So header is a file name which I have saved. So next one. So here I am going to use only include header.php. So other than that, it doesn't have anything. So it is going to show Flying Grip Academy. So it will be included. So here I am going to copy this particular HTML program, and I am going to paste it here. File, new text file. So here I am going to Flying Grip Academy. I am header 1. Header 2 will be on my top. So because header 2 will be in the top, so now, so here which we have included the header file include. Save the program, PHP programs. So here we are having a includes.php. So Flying Grip Academy, I am header 1, header 2 will be on my top. So it is going to show a message, welcome to Flying Grip Academy. So for example, if you are going to give this particular message, so at the below of that particular text, then refresh. So Flying Grip Academy, header 1, header 2 will be on my top. So like that you can able to create a different types of headers. So next require. So require is also similar to that one. So there are two types of include and require. So you are having a syntax called include once, so and also require once. The main difference between require once and include once is it will be included only once within the HTML page or a PHP page. So that is the main difference. So if you are going to use include once header, so the header cannot be used another time. So now already we have saved the program. So instead of once, already we have saved the program by using a include. So now I am going to use a require. Require. So require. So now I have saved the program. So try to refresh the program. It doesn't change because so it has used the require. So and if I am using underscore once, so then also the particular content will not be changed. So because so this is used in order to use the particular web page only once. So next sessions, PHP sessions. A session is a way to store the information in the form of variables to be used across multiple pages. For example, a session is something between a login and logout by a specific user. A PHP session variable is used to store information about or change settings for a user session. Session variables hold information about one single user and are available to all the pages in one application. Because within the application, so if you are specifying the session and its variables, it will be stored under the particular application. It will be available to all the pages in one application. So if you want to start a session, so how you are going to start the session? So you can able to start the session by using a session start. So if you are going to use a session start, it is the starting point of a session. So session start is a function, so it identifies the beginning of a session. So now here you are going to specify the session username. So now the session is going to start with the username. So the username is assigned as Pradeep. So the session will be started. So next, accessing the session variables. So how you are going to access the session variables? So already you have declared the username as Pradeep, and here you are going to specify echo welcome to user. So session username will be specified, so that hello welcome to Pradeep it will be showing. So finally you can able to destroy a session by using a session destroy, so that you can able to destroy the session. So let us see the example. So here you are having a login form. So where you are going to create a form. So form is going to call a particular program session2.php by using a method called post. So next, here the field which is entered by the user is only username. The input type is text and the name is text1. So now here input type equal to submit. So then here it is going to show the value sign in and name equal to submit. So you can able to create a submit button. So where it is going to show a value sign in. So next, what is the content inside the particular session2.php? Let us see. So here you are having a session2.php. So here you are going to create a session by using a session start. So now here you are going to specify the different values. So name, age and salary. So here you have assigned first one, name equal to Ram, age is 30, and here you have specified a salary is 1 lakh. So next, here you are going to specify the to assigning this particular session name which is created Ram and 20 and all the things. So session is identifying it by the variable name, age and salary. So now this particular session name is assigned to name, age and salary. So now it is going to show the message that by using echo, before destroying the session, what are the names you have assigned, what is the age you have assigned, what is the salary you have assigned, and finally it is going to destroy the session after completion. So finally, if you are going to notice, after destroying the session, what are the names which are under the session? So variable dump is a variable which is going to create an array. So and it is going to store the empty array. So since the session is destroyed, so what are the session variables are there after empty? So now I am going to copy this program. Session. So I have pasted this program. SCS1 is the program name which I have typed. So now here, and I have copied the program. SCS2 is the particular program name. So where you need to say the program name as PHP. So now refresh this particular code. So scn1.html, I am going to type the name Pradeep. So once if you are going to create a Pradeep and it is going to start before destroying the session. So the particular names are Ram, 30 and 1 lakh salary. So after destroying the session, so it has a what are the variables are stored under the array, it is showing. So name, so is a ram, age is 30, so it is an integer value it has taken, and it has taken the salary as 1 lakh. So like that it is going to store. But PHP variables are the fine type of variables which can able to identify what kind of data type it is. So even if you have not declared within the program, so whether the particular string, particular integer or float or something, so it has identified by its own. So for example, if you are going to see here, I am going to type a point w, so 1.456 example I am telling 456. So I have saved the program. So now what it has shown, so it has shown float type variable because it has identified, so whether the data type is float, whether the data type is a string, and what kind of data type you have typed, so it has identified by its own. So PHP variables are powerful in identifying the data types. If you have not even declared, it can able to identify the different types of data. Next, so here we are having a different program about this session. So this is all about you are going to log in and log out. So basically here you are having a basic HTML program. So title is my web page. So welcome to my web page. This is the content of the web page and showing all rights are reserved. So this is a session.html. So now here we are having a session program. So where it is going to show, so particular redirect to the location. So here we are going to specify which location it will be redirected. So the location will be mentioned in the HTML program. So here we are going to include the location. So which particular location you are include. So as we have seen, by using a include and a require, so like that you are going to include the location, which location you are going to specify. So if no variables are set, so it will be session will be viewed. So session viewed will be 0. So then if session view is less than 5, so then it will be view will be incremented by 1. So here whatever the name is sent to the form, so that will be assigned to the name. Whatever the password is sent through the form, that will be assigned to the password. So if the both the username and password are demo, so then it is going to show the hello appended with the username. So whatever the username is there, that will be appended. So else it will be redirected to the session.html. So as we have seen session.html, so that will be redirected on error. So next else, so it is going to show maximum attempts has reached, because so the only times it should be less than 5, before less than 5 only. So if you are exceeding more than 5, so then it is going to display a message maximum attempts has exceeded. So finally it is going to destroy the session. So after destroying the session, it is going to start the new session. So and also we have specified session view count equal to 0. Next we have another program creating a form. So where it is going to accept the form username. So next it is going to accept the password. So the two fields are accepting, and if you are going to submit this form, so it is going to login. So let us save this particular program. So here we are having a different login PHP, welcome and logout. So this is a different program. So we will see. So here I am going to save the file name session3.php. So now I am going to copy this index.html, copy this content and save it as a new text file, paste it. So here login.php, so instead of login.php, scs3.php. So now I am going to save this file name. ses3.html. So now what I am doing is I am going to open ses3.html. So here ses3.html. So here I need to type the demo. So login. So now it has shown successfully. This is the main content of the page. For example, here I am going to type some password is wrong. So at the time it will be login pages are times are exceeded. So now it has shown the message that your maximum attempts have been exceeded. So it will be maximum 5. So if it is exceeding, it is going to show the error message that your maximum attempts has reached out. In a similar manner, so here we have created a one more index. So then here we are going to create a login page. So once if you are going to login successfully, so it is going to get the method by using a post. So user id password whether if it is valid or not, so login.php will be activated. So then it is going to invoke a particular program called welcome.php. So otherwise it is going to show the invalid user id. The index.html will be shown. So and it is going to show try again. So before that we are having a index.html. So this particular page will be redirected again. So next welcome.php is a page where it is going to show so username, session username. So whatever the username you have typed, it will be shown. So the header will be added as a index.html. So it will be added. So finally a logout page will be added at the bottom. So what is logout.php we will see in the next slide. So here logout.php we are going to unset the session, and finally you are going to destroy the session. So where in the header you are going to include the index.html, and finally you are exiting from the program. So let us save this particular 4 programs. So first one is index.html, and before going in that what I am doing is I am going to cut all the programs and pasting in previous. So now here this particular folder is empty right now. So now what I am going to do is I am going to create an index.php HTML file. So create a file name index.html. So index.html file is saved. So what we are going to do is we are going to copy this program. So now the here it will be redirected to form action. So login.php, the same program will be saved as a login.php. Login php. So now the program is saved login.php. So next we need a welcome.php page. In order to show the so where it will be having the logout as a link. So in the within the same page, welcome.php, and finally logout.php. So we have said all the file types, login, logout, and all the things we have said. So I have refreshed the PHP programs. So because if you are going to create any index.html, so that will be the basic starting page of any page. So for example, here I am going to demo, demo. So now it is going to show a welcome.demo. So logout. So now if I am going to click the logout, and it will be redirected to the home page by default. So for example, if I am going to type the invalid name, so next it is going to show a invalid username or password, and we need to try again. So next one is cookie. Cookie is a small piece of data which is often in the form of a text file that is stored on the user device. Usually, cookies are often used to identify the users and maintain stateful information between HTTP requests. The server sends a cookie to user browser and the browser stores to it. Browser then sends the cookie back to the server and every subsequent request allowing the server to recognize the user. For example, you are going to type the one-time password in Google and you are going to save it in the computer. So the computer will be allowing to save the information of the user. So it is going to identify this is the user computer by the help of cookie. So but whereas in case if you have not saved under the cookie, so it cannot able to identify each and every time you have to type the username and password, and you will be getting a OTP or some other backup codes. So you need to type each and every time. Sometimes you are going to save your password to the browser, that is also by the cookie. Cookies can be used for various purposes such as session management, user tracking, and personalization. Setting a cookie. To set a cookie in PHP, you can use a set cookie function. The basic syntax are as follows: set cookie, name, value, expire, path, domain, secure, HTTP only. So whether you are saving HTTP or HTTPS, it depends upon you. Name, name, name defines the name of the cookie. Value defines the value to be stored in the cookie. Expire defines the expiration time of the cookie. Path defines which path of the server, so where the cookie will be available. So next, domain specifies the domain which cookie is accessible. Secure, if it is set to true, cookie will be sent to the only HTTPS sections. For example, if you are using HTTPS, so that is a secure pathway for hypertext transfer protocols. If HTTP only, so then it is set true, so then it will be accessible only through the HTTP protocol only. So it will not allow the HTTPS protocol. Example, so here you have set the name of the cookie, here you have set the user and name of the cookie, value to be stored in Jando, the time to expire, so 3600 seconds, milliseconds. So and the domain, so whether the particular HTTP only, so it is set to be false. If you want to retrieve a cookie, you can able to set the cookie to the super global. So username equal to cookie user, so where you can able to set the name of the user as a global. So if you want to check the setting, checking of the cookie, if is set cookie user, so where you can able to set the cookie. So next, deleting the cookie, so you can able to delete the cookie whatever the user you have set time. So you have set the previous timer plus 3600, you have mentioned minus 3600, then the cookie has deleted. So here we have set the different cookies. So in this program, it is going to show the user information, so welcome and all the things. So here I'm going to save program. Here key. So here you need to go to the local host. Again you need to go to the PHP programs. So why it is showing? Because the index.html, if a particular file is residing, so then it will be defaultly loading the root with the index.html, because any website is going to prefer index.html, index.php, like that, which is going to load by default. So now what we have said, cookie.php. So now welcome guest, cookie user is not set, cookie user has been deleted, so user has not set after deletion. So these are the messages which is sent by the cookie. So next, checking the page loading time. So if you want to check the how many milliseconds has been taken for in order to take loading the web page, so here we have given micro time. So where it is going to start with the time. So here we have given a start time. So where here we have given a m time plus one of array which we have included one. So similarly here m time explode, so which is micro time, so which is same as previous. N time you have set, so where, so here array is 0 and m time is 1, so here also the same ending time. So next, what is the total time is taken means, so ending time minus starting time, so which is set for the cookie, so that one we are going to create. So next, finally, what is the total time, so that one will be displayed. So by using the round function, you can able to round off the particular value. So next, round total time, so if it is any precision in between, so then it is going to square of the particular value. So now copy this program, cookie time. So I'm going to save the program file, save as cookie time dot php. So php has loaded by default. So now cookie time, so refresh the page, cookie time dot php. So here, so if you are going to page loading took 0.000 16999244 and so on. So but here it has taken a 0 seconds, which is going to square of the value by using a round function. Next, PostgreSQL with PHP. So basically, what is a PostgreSQL? So where is it in PHP? So how to use that one? So basically, PostgreSQL is similar to the MySQL basic commands which we are using. So you can able to create a database, create a table. You can be able to create a certain databases, and you can able to have a table, insert into values inside the table, and you can able to update the table, and you can able to delete the values in the specific table, and you can able to interrelate some tables. So all the things can be done by the help of a PostgreSQL. So there are different syntaxes shown in below. So create table employees, so where id, first name, last name, address, position, primary key is set, which is id, so which is set as a tiny number, so which is 4, and others are set as varchar, like that. So if you want to insert the values, we have insert the values. So let us see how you are going to use this particular one. So now, before going to that one, so let us take a look. So here I am going to localhost. Here under your aliases tab, so you are having a PHPMyAdmin. So now the PHPMyAdmin is having a databases. You can able to create a database. So for example, GPR is a database I'm going to create. So the database has created. So here database is created. If I want to create a table, so I can able to create a table, and I can able to specify the number of fields on the table. So for example, if I am going to create a table, Pradeep, okay, sorry, sales. So how many number of columns you need? So 5. I have typed go. So now what are the 5 fields you would like to insert? 5 fields I would like to insert is employee ID, so which is integer I am taking, and employee name. So I am going to take a varchar. So if you want to specify values 20, so here 10, employee name, employee salary, integer, or if you are having some other number, so you can able to use a double also. So after deduction, if you are going to get some value. Next, employee branch, so you can to give a branch. So next, if you want to specify experience, so integer. So if you would like to select some other things, we can. So now I have set all the things, employee id and all the things. So if you want to add some particular employee details, you can able to add it here. In this manner, you can able to create a table. So for example, if you want to create a table, you can able to copy this particular table. So here you can able to execute the query. So here also we are having this specific data. So here I am going to select the GPR one. So these are the table data, so which you are having. You can able to see one table. So it is showing one table. So database is GPR. It is showing sales. If you want to delete the table, you can delete. So otherwise you can able to format the table. You can do all the things. So now what we are doing is we are going to create a database connectivity. So first one, so here by using a database connectivity, we are going to use a MySQL I connect. So or MySQL connect localhost, root and student. So by using that, student is a database which you may create, or it will be created. So if no database is found, so if this particular student is not found, the connection is failed. So die, it is going to show the connection failed. So otherwise it is going to show it connected successfully. So it will be showing the database name. So whereas localhost is used to the host name, root is the root name. So where it is going to show, student is the name of the database. So which you are going to create. So where colon is a password for the MySQL user. So here which is not set for the particular SQL, which is set as a empty field. So you can able to retrieve the data by using the PHP. So here we have given a certain XML document. XML also starts with the question mark and ends with the question mark. So whatever the tag is there, so that one we are going to start and ending the tag. The version which we have specified is 1.0. Encoding is UTF-8 or ISO 8859-1. So here the language PHP. So PHP is easy to learn. So these are user defined tags which we are using. So next Java tag is open, Java tag is closed here. Here the language tag is open, and whereas the language tag is ended here. So now you can able to save this program. My first XML. So next here you are going to create a read the particular XML content. So the content equal to simple XML load file. So my first XML. So from where you are going to read is, so previously you have created a file my first XML. So now here we are using a echo content get name. So you are going to get the name. So whatever the names we have specified over there, so here you are going to get the name. So next here we are using a for each loop. So content, so content will be mapped to the children. So then it has a child. So from root to leaf node we are going to retrieve all the values. So child to get name, so it is going to get the name of all the childs. So here finally it is going to show whatever the text you have given over here, so that one will be retrieved. So all the thing is you need to save this program as my first.xml. My first.xml. So next program, so we are going to save it as a any name. read from XML. So read from XML is a file name which we have typed. So now let us open the browser, localhost. Now here it is going to show a message: PHP is easy to learn. So Java is king of open source language. So here we have created a database, and we let us see how to create a database. So here in this program, so illustrates that how to create a database. So the server name is root. So DBC connection can be written in single line or multiple lines. Username is root and password is null. So we have not set any password. So connection. So MySQL. So where username, server name, username, and password. So where server name is localhost, username is root, and password is null. So now we are going to check the connection. If connection is showing an error, so die connection SQL error, so a connection error. So now we need to create a database. The database name is JNTU. So now here we are going to check if connection query SQL is true, so then database will be created. So else, so error in changing the database. So let us create the database first. So save the program, create DB. So create DB is a database name which we have set. So here let us see only database is available is GPR1. There are no other databases are available. So it is showing GPR1 is the one and only database we have given. So now go to the local host, and which we have created is create DB. So now if you are going to click this one, database has created successfully. Now refresh the program. So now JN2 is a one more database which we have created. So let us create a next program is let us create a table by using a PHP. So here up to here we have created a local host, and we have set the root, and we have set the database name as Pradeep. So usually we have created a database by the name JNTU. So connection MySQL connect server name, username, password, and database name which we have specified. So if connection no connection is established, then it is going to show a message by using a die. So MySQL connector. So now here what we are doing is we are going to type the SQL command create table guest. So guest is a table name which we are creating. So having a integer ID, first name, last name, and email ID, and the registration date. So these are the different formats which it is going to show. So finally, if MySQL is connected successfully, so then it is going to show a message: the query is connected successfully. Table my guests are created. So otherwise, it is going to show an error message. So finally, you need to close the MySQL connection. So let us see this particular program whether it is executing or not. I have copied this program. So file, new file, create table. So create table.php. So where it need to connect to the JNTU. I have set the program. Refresh. So create table. So table my guest created successfully. Let us refresh. So here JNTU is going to show. So create a new table JNTU. So one table so is created. So it is showing one table has created successfully. So what are the fields are shown here? So id, first name, check all. So next, if you would like to insert or change something, or if you want to do something operation, so you can able to insert. So here you can able to type the value. So here also insert into table values. So id 123, first name Pradeep, last name, email. So register date stamp, so current time stamp. So like that, if you are going to click go, so one value has been inserted. So go to the table JNTU. So you can able to check the my guest. So here whatever the values we have inserted, it has taken the current date as a timestamp. So we have created the table successfully. So next, we are going to insert the values inside the table by using a PHP. So now, in order to insert the table values, so here if you are going to see up to the connection, it is same for any other program. So next, if connection error is there, so this is also same. So now you need to write the SQL command so that insert into table values. So table and the particular fields which you have specified, first name, last name, email. So here you are going to specify John Doe. John is first name, last name is a Doe, and email ID is example.com. So like that, you can able to insert this particular thing. So if connection is true and the insertion is success, so then it is going to show a message the record created successfully, else it is going to show an error, MySQL error, connection error. Let us execute this particular program. So save the program, insert table. So insert table.php. So here we have saved the value, insert table.php. Let us go to this one. So refresh the program. So insert table.php. Now it is showing message error. So why it has shown message? The database name which we have created is JNTU. So JNTU is a database which we have created, but we are going to search for a Pradeep. So it is created, new record created successfully. So refresh this one. So whether it has inserted successfully, double click on my guest. So now John Doe 124. So John Doe example and timestamp is taking the current date timestamp. So next, let us see what is the next operation which we are going to do. Select table using PHP. Select means you are going to retrieve what is the ID, what is the first name, what is the last name. If you want specify email ID, you can able to specify email ID. So here also the program. So up to here you are having a same value. Under SQL you are going to write the query. So select ID, first name, last name, from guest. So here we are going to create a result set function. So connection query SQL. So here in the if condition, so if rows are number of rows are greater than 0, so then only it has to retrieve the values. So if it is greater than 0, so it will enter to the while loop. So row equal to result fetch associate. So it will be fetching the associative details. So then it is going to print the details of row ID, first name, last name. So if you want to specify some more fields, timestamp, email ID also you can specify. So otherwise else echo 0 results found. So finally you are going to close the connection by using a connection close. So let us compile this program. So here I am going to paste the values. So here I am going to type and here save the program. I am going to write the retrieve.php. So now I would like to retrieve the values. Go to back, refresh the program. So retrieve.php. So finally it has retrieved the values to the table. So finally it has retrieved all the values. Let us go to the next program. Delete the table using the PHP. So delete table values or drop the table. So you can do whatever you want. So up to here the all programs are having a same connectivity up to here. So only thing is the change will be occur over SQL command, whether you want to create a table, insert the table, or retrieve the data values. So otherwise delete the table values. So where id equal to 3, so id equal to 3 was not specified. So let us change this value 120 123. So if connection query is true, then it is going to show a message record created successfully, else error in deleting the record. So now let us compile this particular program. So delete. So DLT we have specified. So now it is showing error. So once again database name is not changed. So once again I need to rename JNTU. Save the program. Reload the program. So where id equal to 3, so id 3 was not there, 1 to 3 is existing. 1 2 3. So refresh once more. So before that, so let us see so retrieve data. So 1 to 3 id equal to 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 is existing. So here this program explains where up to here we are having a same kind of thing. So here id to delete is 1 to 3. So where we are going to specify. So here we need to remove the dollar. So here we are going to delete the database table. So now here up to now here we are having a same type of connection. So previous programs. So here what I am doing is id to delete is equal to 123, which I have specified. So next here I am going to specify SQL query. So where id equal to 123. So now that particular id to be deleted. Next if connection query SQL equal to true, so then it is going to delete the record successfully. So let us copy this particular program. So I'm going to save this program. So now click the delete. So the record has deleted successfully. Let us see in JNTU on my guest table. So the record Pradeep was deleted successfully. So next, if you want to use a form, you can able to create a data called student by using a student name student ID, student roll number, contact details, and all the things. So now here you can able to create a PHP program. So where you can able to insert the data. So by using a insert.php. So now here we can able to insert the action by using a method called post. So what are the fields you can able to add is a name, email, contact details, and address. The four particular fields if you are going to add. So once if you are going to submit button, so it is going to activate this particular insert.php. So then that will be activated. So by that it will be active. So what does the particular insert.php does contains? So here it is going to create a name, email, contact address, and so on. So here the same thing, name, email, contact address, and so on. So let us create this program under the particular table. So here I am going to open this one. Here I am going to go for SQL query. So now I have pasted the program and click on go. So now what it is showing, your SQL query has executed successfully. You have created a table successfully. The next thing which you want to do is, so you need to create this HTML program. So copy this HTML program. So file new student. So save the program student dot html. So that is the name of the program. So you can able to save under the HTML. So you have saved this file successfully. And let us consider the another program which contains the data. So here you need to select the database. So Pradeep, so I have created a JN2 database. So where name, email address, what are the fields are there, these all. So now up to here it is same. So now here you are going to check the condition if name and email are not empty. So these are the fields are not empty. So then you are going to insert the data values into the student. So what are the values entering? Name, email ID, contact and address. So these are the things. So the values which you are going to insert are this one. So now by using echo, data has inserted successfully. So else insertion failed. So if any blank fields are there, so some blank fields are left, so without filling, so it is going to show the message. So now let us see this particular program by compiling. So now here it is going to use the insert. So before that stu insert. So because already insert file is existing, so paste this program. So here you are having a name Pradeep, so rename to JNTU. So say that. So stu insert .php. So save the program and here open the program. So refresh the program. So student HTML. So name Pradeep, email gpr at the rate just gmail 1 2 3 4 5 6. So just I have typed and I have created an insert. The data inserted is showing successfully. Let us see student table. So whether the data has inserted successfully. So this is all about PHP. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.